Guys, today's video is very special because after this task, you will complete the revision of the entire Companies Act. That's so amazing. You need to pat your back for that. Okay, you need to be very happy with yourself क्योंकि आपने इतनी मेहनत की है और पूरा कंपनी लॉ एट अ स्ट्रेच रिवाइज कर लिया है और टेस्ट भी लिखे हैं. यू हैव ऑल्सो टेस्टेड योर सेल्फ, असेस्ड योर सेल्फ. सो गुड वर्क गाइज. अच्छा, आज का हमारा टास्क है ऑडिट एंड ऑडिटर्स का. तो जल्दी से देख लेते हैं कि क्या लिखा है आपने. चलो चेक कर लेते हैं आपके आंसर्स. 1/4 of the subscribed capital of Sparkle Limited was held by the government of Rajasthan. 1/4 मतलब 25%. ठीक है. Mr. Naveen, a chartered accountant, was appointed as an auditor of the company in the AGM by an ordinary resolution. ऐसे ही तो अपॉइंट होता है AGM में. That's an ordinary business ना. तो ऑर्डिनरी बिजनेस के लिए तो ऑर्डिनरी रेजोल्यूशन पास होगी. Mr. Sanjay, the shareholder, objects to the manner of appointment of Mr. Naveen on the grounds of violation. I don't think there's any violation. Discuss whether the object is tenable, whether it is acceptable, and also discuss the consequences of the above appointment. I don't think it's required, okay? We don't need a special resolution. Okay, now they have given that 25% was held by the government of Rajasthan. This information has to be used. इसका कुछ ना कुछ तो relevance होगा, इस पर हमको comment तो करना ही पड़ेगा. So as per the provisions of section 2 clause 45 which defines a government company, holding of 25% shares of Sparkle by the government of Rajasthan will not make the company a government company. क्योंकि government company के लिए you need at least 51%, right? So it is a non-government company. ठीक है. तो नॉन गवर्नमेंट और गवर्नमेंट हमने इसीलिए आइडेंटिफाई किया है बिकॉज द ऑडिटर ऑफ गवर्नमेंट कंपनी विल बी अपॉइंटेड बाय द कंट्रोलर एंड ऑडिटर जनरल, राइट? So here, since it's a non-government company, the auditor will be appointed in the general meeting by the shareholders. But still, we need to explain that sometimes, well, most of the time, the members of the company will appoint the auditor, except in the case of first auditors and casual vacancy which is not caused by resignation, the auditors will be appointed by the board of directors. Okay, so these points have to be mentioned in your answer. If you have properly explained this point, okay, that it is a non-government, give yourself 1 mark. If you have properly written that वैसे तो appointment is by the members except first auditors and filling up of casual vacancy where it is by board of directors, give yourself 2 marks. जनरली इट इज़ बाय ऑर्डिनरी रेजोल्यूशन होनी ना. दिस एन ऑर्डिनरी बिजनेस. AGM का ऑर्डिनरी बिजनेस है ये, तो उसके लिए ऑर्डिनरी रेजोल्यूशन ही आएगी. ऐसा कुछ एक्ट में लिखा नहीं है कि स्पेशल रेजोल्यूशन पास करो. ये अगर आपने प्रॉपरली लिखा है सो गिव योर सेल्फ 1 मार्क. सो द कंटेंशन ऑफ मिस्टर संजय इज नॉट टीनेबल, क्योंकि वो ऑब्जेक्ट कर रहा है कि नहीं ऐसे बराबर अपॉइंटमेंट नहीं किया. अपॉइंटमेंट इज वैलिड. गिव योर सेल्फ 1 मार्क. सो 2, 3, 4 and 5 मार्क्स. ठीक है. Very interesting question. Mr. Ayush, a chartered accountant, has been appointed as an auditor of the company in the annual general meetings. ठीक है. Chartered accountant, auditor appoint हुआ है in the AGM. Okay. He accepted the assignment. Perfect. Then in January, मतलब उसी के term में, he joined B as a partner in the consultancy firm of B. B is also working as the finance executive of X Limited. तो ये तो disqualification हो गई. Auditor cannot be a partner or an employee of the company or an officer of the company. तो यहाँ पर हम क्या लिखेंगे? This has attracted the provisions of section 141 subsection 3 clause C. इतना सब अगर याद नहीं है तो भी चलेगा. section 141 subsection 3 इतना लिखा, it is sufficient. ठीक है. तो it prescribes that any person who is partner or in employment of an officer or employee of the company will be disqualified. अब देखो, when he was appointed as a chartered accountant, when he was appointed as an auditor of the company, that time he was not disqualified. He attracted this disqualification later. ठीक है. बाद में वो disqualify हुआ. Then this is nothing but casual vacancy. Okay, he is deemed to have vacated his office. तो यहाँ पर he has joined a consultancy firm of B, and B is also the finance executive. He is an employee, he is an officer of the company. So he has attracted disqualification under section 141 subsection 3, and therefore he shall be deemed to have vacated his office. If you have properly identified the provisions, give yourself 1 mark. If you have properly written that he is deemed to have vacated his office, give yourself 1 mark. If you have properly written the question, arrived at the solution, given the answer, give yourself 1 mark. Next, we had multiple choice questions. For appointing an auditor other than retiring auditor, special notice is required. So correct option is A. Which of the following is a prohibited service to be rendered by an auditor? That is designing and implementing the financial information system. On recommendation of the board of the company, Mr. R is appointed. Mr. R is appointed at the annual general meeting as the company's auditor for 10 years. Immediately आपको identify करना चाहिए, अरे ये तो individual है. How can he be appointed for a period of 10 years? ये तो, it's not valid. Resolution was passed unanimously with no vote against it. Explaining the provisions of the Companies Act relating to appointment, reappointment, examine the validity of the resolution. What will be your answer? In case an audit firm, that is R and Associates, ठीक है, what if a firm is appointed as company's auditor? ठीक है, 5 marks का question है. Now, पहले उन्होंने बोला है explain the provision, so you will have to write theory, okay? So you will first write the theory. I have not written it in the model answer, but you know the theory of rotation. Okay, that every individual will be appointed for 5 years. Then if it's a firm, it will be appointed for, this is rotation, or you can also say term of auditor. That will be better, term of auditor. So individual can be appointed for 1 term of 5 years. Firm can be appointed for 2 terms of 5 years each. लेकिन एक साथ 10 साल के लिए उसको अपॉइंट नहीं कर देंगे, अपॉइंट 5 years के लिए ही करेंगे. इट इज़ एलिजिबल टू बी रीअपॉइंटेड फॉर अनदर टर्म ऑफ 5 years. तो पहले आप थ्योरी लिखोगे. इफ़ यू हैव प्रॉपरली रिटन द थ्योरी, गिव योर सेल्फ 2 marks. Is the above resolution valid? No, Mr. R cannot be appointed as an auditor of the company for 10 years. It is not valid because वो individual है. How can he be appointed for 10 years? अच्छा, अगर वो firm है, okay, then he can be appointed for 2 terms, but he cannot be appointed for 10 years in 1 resolution. So we will have to pass a resolution appointing him for 5 years and then pass another resolution for appointing him for another term of 5 years. तो 5-5 साल के ऐसे 2 terms में हम अलग अलग resolutions पास करेंगे. So appointment of R and Associates for 10 years by a single resolution is not valid. तो 2 marks तो हमने theory के लिए रखे थे. 1 mark over here if you have properly written this point. 1 mark if you have explained the theory, and 1 mark if you have properly written कि single resolution से वो appoint नहीं हो सकता. All right, it's saying go to the top and give us the next task. चलो अब क्या करेंगे भाई, थक गए हम, थोड़ा थक गए. अभी कंपनीज एक्ट कंटिन्यूसली कर रहे थे ना. वी आर टायर्ड. नहीं, टायर्ड नहीं है, एग्जाम है, हमें पढ़ना है, ये नहीं सोचना है कि वी आर टायर्ड. मंडे, क्या बात है, 2 दिन का गैप. मंडे, टास्क 11, नेगोशिएबल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स एक्ट. ओके, नाउ आई नो कि नेगोशिएबल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स एक ही दिन में पढ़ना पॉसिबल नहीं है. आई एम गिविंग यू 3 days एक्चुअली, बिकॉज मंडे वी विल मीट एट 7 PM, सैटरडे, संडे, मंडे, 3 दिन का टाइम है आपके पास में. नेगोशिएबल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स एक्ट की तैयारी करो, बिकॉज ऑन मंडे वी हैव अ टेस्ट ऑन द नेगोशिएबल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स एक्ट. सो आई विल सी यू ऑन मंडे. स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग फ्रॉम टुमारो इटसेल्फ.